Hi, so my name is Rupert. I'm a teacher at IH Galway. I've done some OET preparation, IELTS preparation and general English preparation. OET preparation is usually the students will come to me and they will want to do the exam on a specific date. They maybe ask for 5, 10, 15 lessons for a block of lessons, and I will focus my lessons usually on speaking and writing, and then for their homework they might do reading exercises and focus on doing writing tasks for homework, so that in the classroom I can feed back on any errors and go through errors with them in the lessons. OET is different to IELTS, so you have students who want to do, maybe come from an IELTS background, but I would recommend OET to them because OET is context specific. Obviously, if you're a doctor or a healthcare professional and you decide to do IELTS, you might be asked in the IELTS exam to write an essay about climate change. So that's something that you have no academic background on as a doctor. Whereas if you're doing the OET exam, all of the parts of the exam will be based on English that you already use or on situations that you're already familiar with in your native language. So it makes it, from my viewpoint, more useful and easier for medical professionals to do OET than to do IELTS. It's more useful because the preparation that you get from the exam for writing referral letters or writing discharge letters will be useful for you when you go into the job of being a doctor in an English-speaking country. So you're actually using what you learn in the exam in the future, whereas you don't have that benefit from the IELTS exam, in my opinion. Absolutely. I would recommend, the reason why I live where I live now is because my wife did the OET exam. So I wouldn't have the opportunity to live in England, in a nice place. My wife wouldn't have a top job at a hospital if it wasn't for the OET exam. So I would recommend the exam to anybody who's a healthcare professional and who's thinking about, okay, I have a choice, I need to do one of the two exams. I would recommend OET. Okay, it's more useful. From my perspective, it's easier than doing the IELTS exam. And it makes more sense. Why do an exam on a topic that you have no familiarity with when you can do the exam on a topic that you do have familiarity with? Why IH Galway? Well, not just because I work here, but I think because the school we've done a training course about how to be OET providers. So we did an OET provision course, and we've been certified to provide lessons for OET. So we already have been recognised to be able to provide a certain standard of teaching. And the lessons tend to be bespoke in the sense that the materials that we create are not just materials that we've downloaded from the internet. We actually create our own materials to help with vocabulary learning, reading skills. So we're building up a bank of resources that we can use. So you're going to get things that meet your needs, rather than if you just have lessons with somebody who doesn't really know what they're doing. You run the risk of maybe wasting your time.